Hello, I'm Benny Westside, and today I want to talk about my Dark Dimension 7 plan as it currently stands. Um, we already have a couple people that have completed it. I've tried to keep up with their experience and bringing my experience from Dark Dimension 6, doing some testing. I'm starting to plan things out. Of course, things always change. By the time I start these nodes, there's going to be new characters. There's constantly new characters. There's going to be reworks. So, of course, a lot of this can change. But I want to talk about what I'm thinking right now. So let's start with City. The king of City is Ghost Rider Robbie, right? He's always been amazing. So I'm gonna bring him again. Um, and then after that, I'm actually hoping to bring all three of the new spiders. Um, we have yet to see if this team comes out of raid that well into some of the PvP modes, but I've tested them in Dark Dimension 6 in the test server as a 5 piece, and because they're a red team, they're very resilient, and in Dark Dimension 2, they just don't die. So I think they'll do well here, and they take skill. So even if they don't bring me Cosmic Crucible and War value, I think they'll bring me a lot of Dark Dimension value, and then they'll be a good place for me to spend a lot of my skill gear, because in the later sections I just don't have that many skill prospects. So I'm hoping to bring all three of the new ones. And then as their fifth, I'm currently debating between Ghost Spider, who is their teammate and will benefit them, and will have that passive aggression every time, or Spider-Man 2099. He will also actually synergize with them, uh, and he has his own drain. He's a faster character. He also has the ability block, and he has bleeds on his basic, so he also has synergy with Robbie. So I think he will work well here. And then I just don't like Ghost Spider as much as 2099. So um, currently I'm thinking him could swap to her. This whole thing can change. My initial plan was to bring three of the Sinister Six characters, and I can absolutely see myself pivot back to that because Sinister Six has been an amazing team. Building them up will help me out in Crucible and War, and they're just good. I like them. They're fun. So we'll see. The reason I pivoted away was again to spend some skill here because there isn't much skill coming. All right. Looking at global, the in all the discussions, Black Knight is like the no-brainer choice, right? But I'm actually personally on the fence with him. Right now, I am considering him, but the problem for me is my Black Knight's only 6 gold, 5 red. He's gonna die a lot of the time and not gonna get to do all that much. So I'm not sure if there's better characters coming, which this Deadpool Mercs team looks like a global based team. Uh, I can see not taking Black Knight. I know it's a travesty. It's wait, not travesty. What's the word? Heresy. How could I not? Uh, I just think he'll die in there, and I don't want to have a miserable time because I'm fighting with 4 characters. Um, then I want to bring all three of the Cabal characters. I think they're a very good team. They work really well in Crucible, obviously. They also translate to War well. Um, so having them big will help me in those modes. I like that they're three different origins. So I think that that's a good trio, and the leader does a very good job of keeping them alive. And then Iron Patriot's passive increases the damage taken by enemies. So in Dark Dimension, where these characters have these jacked health stats, that's gonna help a little bit. And then my fifth, I'm thinking Nightcrawler. He's an amazing character. He has self protection. He also, does he heal himself? He has, or regens. He has something where he, stays alive. So I think that's a good character to put there, and he's mutant. Honestly, instead of Black Knight, I could see putting Forge here. Or, as I said, the Mercs team looks very global, so they could come in and take out all of these characters, and I'm not sure. So, this is up in the air. We'll have to see. But right now, this is what I'm thinking. If I could get another star and red star on Black Knight, that would boost my confidence in bringing him. Right now, I'm a little on the fence with him. All right, let's look at Cosmic. First character, of course, I'm going to take Captain Marvel. She's my favorite character, so I don't want to do this without her. So I'm bringing her. I'm bringing Val. Val is the sovereign of Dark Dimension. They're just amazing. So I think these nodes would be much tougher without Val. And then I'm going to take the Eternals and Kang. Eternals have just been this continuous value in the game. And then they're even better in Dark Dimension. So I'm going to be bringing them. And then Kang, also continuous value. He's amazing. Every turn he takes, he steals 3% health from all enemies. In Dark Dimension, that's a full heal. So he's going to do really well. And then he's just, like, all of his abilities, active abilities, hurt so much. So I think this is going to be an easy team. From what I've seen, the guys, or from what I've seen from Beta Ray, Cosmic doesn't look that hard. But he had a very similar team to this. He had Void Knight instead of Captain Marvel. I think this team will do very well, and yeah, that's probably the team I'm going with. And then for Legendary, let's see, where are we? I would love to take Green Goblin and Doc Ock together. They're a pair where the sum is greater than the total of its parts. They just work really well together and bring so much value. Doc Ock, Pavitra, and Iron Patriot, that's 3 characters taking Titanium Alloy. So that's a tough ask. If I end up dropping Cabal from Global for the Mercs team, that brings a better chance bringing Doc Ock, and that also reduces my tech, right? So yeah, again, I would love to bring him, but it might be too hard. And then Black Cat, Nova probably, and let's pencil in Morgan. It's not certain yet. The thing is, we have a new legendary coming. The teaser seems to suggest that it is Old Man Logan. I don't know. If it is, that would be pretty cool, because one, it would be a mutant. You see, the only mutant I've taken so far is Namor. So Old Man Logan would be great, and if it is him, and he does have the X-Men tag, that could open up things where I bring in like a Rogue and a Jubilee, so I have like an X-Men pod in there, and they synergize well, and then I could supplement that with like Green Goblin and Black Cat. I'm not sure. I think Legendary is still very soft. It's gonna change based on the new Legendary, and then based on how gear lands after I get through these first 3 nodes, first 3 sections. So this is all penciled in. Obviously, this whole chart is penciled in, but Legendary, I think, is a little more amorphous. All right, looking at Mythic, um, Apocalypse, Super Skrull, and Kestrel are the easy choices, right? And then the fourth is the question. I'm gonna take Ultron. He takes Tech, which doesn't take away Mystic from my Robbie, from my Cosmic, and maybe it lets me take a Morgan Le Fay into Legendary, which would be amazing. Ultron has been great in the past Dark Dimensions. He works well in these persistent health game modes, especially when there's no timer. So he's gonna provide extra bots for the field. So my characters take less damage with one less ally. It means he can summon twice and bring the full set of bots. AKA he can have 6 bots on the field and have 2 of each. And then the bots bring heals, they bring rewinds, they bring speed ups, offense ups. He's a very good support character, even though he doesn't have that tag. So I'm gonna go with him, and he takes Tech, and it helps me spare some Mystic. So that's my current plan. And then as for starting 5, I'm not gonna start with any legendaries. No globals. I will have Vol to start, and between Apocalypse and Skrull, I've decided I think I want Apocalypse first, but I'm also not thinking of any other bio in in Unrestricted or City. So if it comes down to it, I'll bring in Skrull as well if I get stuck or something. Vol I'm thinking of as probably my first character, and then I want Kang in there, and then from City, because they gave us a lot of events with Mystic gear, I will probably be able to take both Vol and Robbie to Unrestricted, which is great because then Vol can Robbie can move directly into City, and Robbie's just amazing. And then as my fifth, as I said, it could be Skrull. If I do get the 5 sets of bio gear, then I'll bring in Skrull. If I don't accumulate it in time, I will probably take in Penny. I don't think she'll do well as a solo character, but out of the other 3, she makes sense. She brings stuns. She protects herself. It could be Pavitra because he will give speed ups to the team. He will put out vulnerables, so that might work. But right now, this is likely my starting 5. Yeah, everything's in the air. I don't think I'll start until May, if that. So we'll see. I'm actually traveling currently, so even if I get the gear, I won't start. I'll wait until I'm home so that I can stream with you guys. I really enjoyed doing it last year, where I streamed almost every night and put it up as like a daily Dark Dimension log. So I have full intentions on repeating that this year. So do stay tuned. Let me know what you're thinking. I'd love to hear your plans and your comments on mine. I'm sure you're gonna get mad at some of these, right? But if you have any things to point out that I might have missed, I would love to hear it. Let me know. Thank you for going over my Dark Dimension 7 plan. I hope to see you in the next one.